Hello and welcome back to the Pro Evolution Soccer Save. We have new signings on board, which is very, very good. So Edu Drakina has joined from Palmeiras for £3 million, and he's going to get his debut in the game in today's episode against Stoke. It is the transfer window, but the games also keep coming thick and fast, which is good. So got a lot of new players joining the team. Let's get into the match day. And you can see how it is. If you've missed the last episode, go and watch it. That's where we've settled on how we want to play with a new formation and a new system. And we're going to get straight into this game. I just need to go and check form and see how everyone's doing. A lot of people are up for this. Matuka isn't. Damn it. Not playing Redmond. I don't really want to play Gios because he hasn't done very well. Could start Jarvis. Could play Mia Hylov. I'm not putting Redmond up there. Where's Douglas Baggio? Let's start Douglas Baggio up front. Why not? We'll make sure we've got Gios on the bench though. There's a lot of defenders on the bench, isn't it? Grenville's crap, he never plays. Sorry for Silge, but you're now not even on the bench positions. You can come off as well. And probably Sahune can go on the bench. Just give us a little bit of different options off the bench. We are looking to recruit some new players as well, but we'll get into that after the game. Stoke City looking very strong. Sam Vokes, Joe Allen. We could have managed them. We could be managing them right now instead of us at Wigan. But we decided against it. You guys wanted to stay at Wigan. I wanted to stay at Wigan and stick with it. And we've got a new target from the board of aiming for 20th position, which should be doable. If we don't get 20th, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed, but we should be alright. At the Bet365 Stadium for Stoke versus Wigan, and lots of new signings, and Edu Drakina has signed and taken over the captaincy straight away, which is always good to see. I've actually made a list of targets as well offline, which I'm very excited to bring to you. Like, there he is. He's going to get a lot of attention. A £3 million player joining the club. New in, captain for the day, Edu Drakina. Let's hope he can have a dominating performance at the back, because there's a lot of money I've spent on him. But yeah, a new look team, a new sort of setup and how we're going to play. So this isn't one of the new guys as well. Fiolic is there. Ronaldo does well to hold that up. I'm going to call him Ronaldo all the time, even though that's not his name. Does put a lot of pressure on the two at the back when the fullbacks bomb on, and if we lose the ball like that, it's going to be an issue. But luckily, we recover it. Got a bit lucky with that. Foul, referee. Thank you. Yes, great start from the new guys. Winning a foul on the edge of the box. Do we have a free kick specialist in the new signings? I didn't really look at free kicks and things like that, so we'll have to have a little looky-loo right here. Again, if you've missed the reason why there's no face cam, I am in a different room at the moment. Oh, Fiolic on 77. Yes, please. I'm in a different room, hence no face cam. But let's see how Fiolic does with this one. It's over the bar, but it's a good effort. A good little sighter. Good to know we've got a very good free kick taker in amongst this lot, as Fiolic. I think he's on loan. I can't remember, but yeah, he has joined us. Along with Ronald as well, up front, Ronald McDonald. As Rice don't get done by Vokes. Oh, Roberto Drakina, new captain. That would have got a loud applause from the Wigan fans. And now it's Radagovic's time. He's a giant as well, as he wins his header, and that's gone past the post. We've stuck with Melikov in goal for today's game, not Nicholas. Had that shocker in the last game against Blackburn Rovers, which wasn't very good. Duffy swings this one in. It's a punch away, and now Cousins picks up the ball, put under pressure by Fiolic. Not known for his defending. He certainly wasn't signed for his defending, although he has done well there. Come on, Fiolic, what you get? I'm interested to see how this team's going to perform when we have Matuka up there. It's very calm and composed at the back. Good bit of movement. Yes, Fiolic. Fiolic is the guy that has a lot of like the one-touch passing and stuff like this. Ref. He's clearly just kicked me on the floor, or kicked me onto the floor. Bloody referees in this game. Drakina, I think Vokes actually won that one, so we'll let him off. That's it. Crowd him out. Yes. Go on, Baggio, lad. Oh, it's a terrible touch. Shawcross got back at him. I am looking for, I think, you guys let me know in the comments, where should we look for? Let's have a hit. Oh. Let me know where you think we should look for position-wise. I think I'm going to look for another striker, try and move on Jarvis and Hervey, or whatever his name is. There's Edward Ducane's there again. Vokes may have won that knockdown, but he's just putting him under so much pressure. And actually now Ducane has been forced out of position, but he seems to be staying with Vokes. Oh, Joe Allen's in. Radakovic, wonderful challenge. Oh, unlucky. But it appears to be using the countering target option for the two up front. It does give us a long ball option if we need to. Well, if we can just clear it away and know they'll be there. Is he offside? No. Duffy's looking to get in behind. Good pressure again. Oh, tripping all over the ball. Heady looks very keen to run forward, which could be a little bit of a concern. But then I guess he is a Brazilian centre-back, so he's probably in the mould of like a David Luiz. So let's have a look. Ghiorza comes forward. Let's just whip one into the box and see what happens. Oh, Ronaldo! Oh, what a goal! What a finish! On his debut, Ronald has pulled it out of absolutely nowhere. What a strike! What a hit from Ronald. It's not Ducane who's causing the waves on his debut. It is Ronald McDonald. Just a hopeful cross into the box from Ghiorza. He's hit his left-footed strike beautifully well into the corner. Maybe the smallest man on the pitch has just scored from a cross into the box. Ghiorza the ball in. What a hit that is. And that is 1-0 to Wigan Athletic away at Stoke City. And the new signing has made an instant impact. And you love to see it. That's a great header from Rice, beating Vokes in the air. And Wigan have got all sorts of confidence flowing through them now. Hey, Teacher's going to have a shot. Oh, this is wonderful to see. Look at the difference a couple of signings can make. I say a couple, I think it's about 4. But they were needed and it's massively helping out. Fiolic not fouled in there apparently, and Duffy comes away. It's a really loose pass. Rice does get in there first. I was just weighing up my options there for a shot. And yeah, wow, what a start. What a game. Love it. Oh no, he's going to be in, isn't it? Got to get back, boys. Come on, Ghiorza. Put some pace in. Atibo. Radakovic. Vokes to the Athletic Village. And Hey Teach with a good header. Fiolic picks it up. Hey Teach again. Baggio looks to dink one over the top, but that's easy for Bruno Martins Indy, who you'd have to say is probably at fault for the goal because he let Ronald get that left-footed volley off. And he made a right hash of the defending. That's a terrible clearance as well. Just trying a bit too much there. But look at this again. 2 centre-backs that are tall, quick and very, very capable. It's just what you want to see. Folich made a good run, but Texeira couldn't point him out. I mean, we're still going to have the issue of fitness for the players that we haven't quite managed to replace in the squad. But doing alright. And Vokes, great strength from Vokes. Terrible pass though. I'm just going to hook this one away as best we can. And that's alright, Ronald's picked it up. And Bruno Martins Indy is, well, not coming to close him down. He's not the quickest Ronald, but he'll have a shot from range and win a corner. Why the hell not? He's confident. We're confident. The Wigan fans are confident. It's like a new look team. It's unbelievable. Took this nice touch out of his feet onto that right foot. Good block from the defender, to be honest. But it's lovely. This. Oh yeah, okay. Fiolic can take it. We're lacking a bit on set piece takers. He does fire it across. It's cleared away very well. Oh, Radakovic. Oh, Vokes has just battered him off the ball. Edu Drakena should get there first and does. And does really well with it actually as well. Fiolic looks to flick it on one more, but Hayteach couldn't get onto that pass. Took a little nick off the centre midfielder, which made it a bit easier for the Stoke defenders. But this is much better. The formation actually feels very comfortable as well, which makes me feel good, which is wonderful. And it's, at the moment, very nice having midfielders that can actually pass a ball. Oh, flip around the corner from Baggio. I mean, and I feel like when you bring Wagamatuka into this team, it's just going to be even better. That's a good tackle, and Drakina's there to mop it up, but does give it away. He's not absolutely perfect. Look at this little intricate passing that's going on. It's unbelievable. Ronald pulling out the drop of the shoulder. Texeira, the cross in. Shawcross gets it away. That's a good point, actually. Crosses probably aren't going to be our best way. Even though we scored from one, you'd think against Stoke, crosses aren't the way to go. But 1-0 up at half-time. Ronald with an absolute superb finish. And look at that. It's not domination, but it's authority. Definitely in the game. As my arse has gone so numb sitting on my bed. As the second half, we get it underway, and bloody delightful half, that. Absolutely brilliant. Does it all go down to the new signings? I'd say Drakina, Redikovic at the back have been solid. And the new boy up front, Ronald, has got the goal. So Giors is coming forward again. Another cross in. It's deflected, and the keeper makes a bit of a hash of that as Edwardson gets it away. Texeira lets it go out for a throw. 5 minutes in the second half. This is brilliant. They're making a sub. Duffy off and Nick Powell on. Once of Man United and Wigan. Actually, did play on loan at Wigan, I think, from Man United. It might have even been Wigan bought him permanently, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, nearly just got through again. Let me know down below, do you think we've found the formula? Have we found the formula for Wigan? That's a good ball through. Baggio, great turn, left-footed shot, and Davies makes a save, but it just seems to be, even with, it's like we've gone down to poorer chemistry, but the better players seem to be making us tick a little bit more as Drakina wins that header. Back header to Redikovic, already forming a lovely partnership, which is good to see. Baggio lays it on, Ronald. Fiolic. Baggio, good turn. Puts a ball in, looking for Harrington. Gets a shot off. Oh, it's touched around the post. I don't know, Stoke just look terrible at the back, don't they? Even Douglas Baggio is having a good game here. Look, a lovely little turn. And Harrington got his shot off. Just got to hope we got the pace to get through this. Fiolic to drill this one across. There's a header from Teach, but he couldn't get that on target. Ball had a lot of pace on it, probably a bit too much. And it's not a bad effort, but nowhere near the goal. Nowhere near the goal. You can see Fiolic coming straight into the team as a playmaker there. I think they've taken off. Come on, Baggio, can you flick that through? No. I think they've taken off Vokes and brought on Hodgson or Hopkins or something like that up front. Or they've gone for two up front. Here's Ndai. But Edwards, Stoke actually passing the ball, not just going long. Unbelievable. Drakina. Okay, it's a good punch from the keeper. Hogan. Scott Hogan they've brought on, and he's just put out past the post. Risky. Is anyone really knackered? Texeira is. Wow, I have like nobody I can bring on at left back. Sorry, Texeira, you're going to have to stay on. That could cost us. I could put Sehun there, but he's on a down arrow. Yeah, come closer. Come closer, come to the ball. Thank you. Tried too much. Radikovic. I mean, I need to sort his number out. He's number 11 at the moment. Yeah, I'm rushing it a little bit to try and get it up to the striker's feet, but that's because it's just been so positive up there. That's more like the Stoke we know and love. Going long. Teach picks out Warrington with a good ball. Baggio, he was offering, but couldn't get the correct pass. Yeah, it looks like Stoke have got a little bit desperate now going long. Warrington flying with a challenge. Drakena. Great start for the new guys at the back. They've just dominated everything in the air. It's been wonderful. Ref. Oh, he's only got the ball. Definitely looked like he clipped me first. Oh, they've got him behind for the first time in the game, and it's 1-1. Oh, can you believe it? 1-1 with their first time getting in behind. It's a really well worked move. Joe Allen with a wonderful pass, and Melikov was a bit slow off his line. The one time they've got him behind Drakena as Gios comes on to replace Douglas Baggio. Oh, gutting. Absolutely gutting that. We've played so well, and I hope that doesn't give Stoke the lift that they, well, so desperately needed, really. As well, Gios is on with his fresh legs. It's a heavy touch, but he got round his man. Oh, Martin Zindi just about covered. Ah, oh, Ronald tried to put it through. Ah. So we're getting very, very close in that middle bit now. Oh, not again. Hogan takes a shot. Good save from Melikov. Well, it's a save. I don't know if it's a good save. It's a save. I've got to take Texeria off. So Hoon's going to have to come on at left back. Not ideal, but that's just how we've got to do it. And it goes. Drakena with a header away. It's good. Fiolic actually does very well to bring that down. And we're going to look to counter here. Gios has got to go and do it all on his own though. Shawcross comes over. Fantastic tackle from Ryan Shawcross. And then a lovely turn to get away from Giorza as well. 10 minutes to go. Fucking hell. I feel like we deserve the win. It's like they've literally just got in behind us once. And it was Joe Allen with a wonderful pass. There's always going to be Joe Allen, wasn't it? The Welsh Javi. Ugh. Gios's passing is absolutely woeful. It really is. Stoke happy to pass it around the back and then go long over the top. And Hogan's managed to bring that down. Good block on it though. Keep that in Giorza. Oh, come on. You could have got that. I feel like we need a change. He's played well on his debut. We're going to bring him off and bring on Redmond. Fiolic has done well. We just need some fresh legs into that, running into those attacking areas. As that goes in. Drakena's there again. Powell, can you believe it? They've got a second. I'd say completely unjustified. Drakena got the header. It fell to Powell. It's a lovely finish. It's a lovely finish from the ex-Man United man. Oh. I've asked a lot of you there, Giorza, because you are absolutely fucked. And then Ince goes long. And the new boys at the back do not deserve it at all. They really don't. Oh, Gios, your passing is woeful. Ah, one pass too many. I'm trying to play like Arsenal. Come on, Giorza, you could have got that. I know you're tired. It's going to be it, isn't it? They're just going to keep the ball. Yeah. They've gone more direct in this second half, and I mock them for it to start with. Just trying to think it over the top. It's not going to work. That's going to be it. That's it. 2-1. Fucking hell. I thought we really deserved that. Thought we really deserved it. They got back into the second half. I think I think we played better. I think we deserve the win. I think we're very, very unlucky. Ah, gutting. Absolutely gutting. And now we fall below 20th. For the first time this season, I think. Ah, into the transfer window we go. Is there any news? There is. A week later, we have some news. Oh, we've got a long rest, actually. So a lot of people get it. Yeah, we just can't win. No. Carlson. I might sell Carlson. I don't think he's been brilliant. And difficulty finding players through scouting, which is never what you want to see, but you have found some people. In trouble scouting for new players. Just any position in Europe, considering our budget, you can't find anyone. Okay, right, Carlson, you are highly rated. Wow, his minimum fee release clause is well below his market value. So let's just try and get his minimum fee release clause, I guess. Okay, so into the transfer market then. I've put a few players on here that I'm quite interested in signing. If we just go by order, obviously. Vanaken is one I was quite interested in. I don't think he'll move to us though. No, not impressed. But he's very good. He looks good. I think Ojkan was another one I was looking at and maybe getting a loan in. But he's not impressed either. Now a lot of these players are on here because they can pass. That's pretty much the only reason that they're on this list. This guy I sort of want to get in. He's 19. Looks like he could be quite useful, but I just won't be able to say his name. Athanasakopoulos, and that's not even during a game, so I'm not sure about him. Alhaj looks okay. Carlitos was one as a free agent. I was tempted. Oh, he's at 9th his retirement, so we can remove him from the list then. Fiolic we've got in. Palaversa was another one. Let's see if we can get him on loan. No, we can't. Okay, wonderful. Why have I put all these people on this loan list? Oh yeah, D-Dot was another. He's a free agent, but I know we can't afford him. Welcome to move to our club. Yeah, 1 year. Yes, I know we don't have enough money, but we'll see what happens. Who's the other free agent? Yeah, number 33, 31. Vasho was quite good, if I remember rightly, as a to play alongside Hayteach or rotate with Hayteach. Yeah, these 18-year-olds were quite useful from Anderlecht. El Hajj and Kana. I'm just thinking for options. But let's go and have a look at advanced search. Let's go into see who's on the loan list. There'll probably be some ridiculously good players on there that we can't get. I don't know, let's see if we can we get Mason Mount? Does he want to move to us yet? No. I mean, Tammy, I'd love to have Tammy Abraham. Imagine that. It'd be incredible. No. I think we should be looking around about the 70 rated mark. I think that's where we need to go to. So we'll keep coming down. I mean, 72. We could try 72. Rafinha. Fernandez is a striker. What does he offer? Finishing, heading, offensive awareness, dribbling's pretty good. Jump. It would be a target man. Injury resistance 1. No, thank you. Reese from Schalke in the Bundesliga. Good heading. Was pace. Good speed and pace as well. Decent form. 23. A super sub could be interesting to have. We'll go for that. Start them a little bit. We've got loads of transfer budget, so okay, let's see if we can get a 71, maybe a 71 rate. Sorry, Kazawa, Dero Orsini. I recognise him. I recognise that name from Football Manager. Still doing a penalty specialist, track back, through passing, one touch pass. Could be pretty useful. Could give us an option. I think that's the last one that we can negotiate with. Wayne Rooney. add him to the list, definitely. As we get down towards the 70s, Cecilio, Jonathan, Hugo Jesus, Ure, Floro. I mean, who's in the 70s then? They're all wingers. Alejandro, which sounds like a made-up name, but he's not because he's in the game. Salinas, 34. Mihailovic, 29 from the Chicago Fire. Oh yes, if you can't tell, I've got the MLS in here now. Nakami Besler, 19. Oh, he looks okay. I know I should have put a filter on just to say filter out for strikers. That would be really useful, but I'm just not that clever. Nai, Gomez, Pachu, Romarinho into the 69s. So not the best, but this is only the loan list as well. So let's have a look at the transfer list, and we'll go position, and we will say striker. We will look Harry Kane, and we'll go really far down and see where we get to. So everyone that can play a striker, here we go. Like, so let's have a look at Morgan Gibbs White, different Tevez. Add him to the list. He looks pretty useful. Just looking to see if there's any names that jump out at me that I know the style, but probably at this low down rating I probably won't know too many. Berahino, he could be an interesting shout. Escudero. Let me know in the description below, in the comments below, if you know of any strikers that are very, very good in this game that are quite cheap or low rated. It would be very useful. Thank you. Lee Dong-gook, I remember him. 41! Bloody hell, he's old. Antonucci, Soro. All these players that will probably move to us. We're into 68s. That Marin is in. Yeah, I really like Marin. Really like that Dynamo Zagreb kit as well. That's really nice. You can play it through the middle. Okay, Nahui from Sheffield Wednesday. Potential for target man. So that's what we want to go down. If that's the route we want. I still think we're in that sort of area now where we could do with picking up some championship rejects sort of thing. People that aren't getting games in the championship would be quite good. But yeah, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know in the comments who you think. Guihyong. Okay, well, we've added some people to the list. We've made some more deals, so we'll leave this episode there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I am out for now, but I'll catch you soon. Cheers.